Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. Welcome to the free game collection. I have got another 99p cash converter special. Not only another one, this is the biggest one I've ever done. There's 50 games in here. I know the last time I did a cash converter special, I said I probably won't ever get to do another one because that cash converters that I always go to just stop putting them out there for 99p. Well, turns out they hadn't stopped. All the crackheads suddenly decided to start trading in the games they'd robbed again. So luckily for me, my local cash converters have had a nice little turnaround of games. Not all of them are 99p anymore, unfortunately. Some of them they do price higher, but there's still plenty here, and plenty going on the shelves, and plenty that I've managed to pick up for 99p. So like I said, there's 50 of the things here, more than I've ever found. So I need to plough through with this one, otherwise this video is going to be way too long. Every single one is 99p, which means in total we've spent £45.50. So let's take that away now, and the same as the last week, I am not going to go to cash converters in this video. I'm going to sort out the boxes after I've finished collecting for this year, basically. So I'll do one video where I go to CEX and I get rid of any of the games that I don't want to keep. So let's crack on. 99 pence, every single one of them. There's PS3 in here, there's 360, I think there's some PS2, there's a couple of DS games. So we'll just go from the top and we'll work our way down. I'll take them out in little batches. It's a huge bag. This bag is heavy. Like I say, 50 games is pretty good. I think the most I've ever had from a cash converters before is around 25, 30. So it's a big old bag of games. Right, let's crack on or we'll be here for years. Right, Tomb Raider Underworld on the PS3. Picked this up a couple of times. I've already got a few copies of Tomb Raider Underworld in the corner there to move on. So it's not a game I've got much experience with, so I can't say too much, but it's a lovely condition one. I will say this, sorry, very quickly, all the discs, I checked them all. Discs are all fine. The case is varying condition. Some have manuals, some don't, but they're all 99p. You can't be too picky, can you? So next one, LA Noire. Quite a cult game, this one. It did get the remake. It quite famously had quite a turmoiled development process, but I don't mind it. I don't think it's the greatest game. The whole thing's based around the whole facial expressions, isn't it? I didn't think it worked too well, to be honest with you. I couldn't get on with it. But anyway, LA Noire is quite a fondly thought of game. Lost Planet 2. I know I played Lost Planet 1, I enjoyed it. I can't remember playing Lost Planet 2, but I do remember playing Lost Planet 3 and not enjoying it. So yeah, unfortunately I can't remember, but I can suggest playing Lost Planet 1, that's a nice one. I think Lost Planet 2 is very similar. Lost Planet 3 for me went a bit squiffy. Kane and Lynch, Dog Days 2. Great game, very short. Both the Kane and Lynch games are. Yeah, they only take a couple hours. They were some of the first games released for the 360 and the PS3 era. But yeah, love it. They've got a cameo, don't they, in Hitman Absolution? That blew my mind. I love Hitman Absolution. But yeah, when Kane and Lynch were in that game as well in the shooting range, that blew me away. That did for some reason. Something so simple but so memorable. Tomb Raider. This is the first one of the revamped, the newer trilogy that they did. This is my favourite one out of those three. It's the first one they did. Fantastic game. Got some great cinematics in it. If you haven't played it, pick it up. It's dirt cheap, that one. WWE Legends of WrestleMania. So this is the one. Yeah, it's got your Hulk Hogan's, it's got your Austins, Jake the Snake, Randy Orton, Bret Hart, some of the newer ones, some of the golden era wrestlers as well. I can't remember it too much separate from WWE All-Stars. They've sort of merged their way into one for me. I think this one's a little more realistic, but still you know, over the top compared to the 2K games. Army of Two, and I've got 2 copies of Army of Two. Love this game. I played this game couch co-op with a friend. Great memories of it. There's the 40th Day, and there's the Devil's Cartel. I think the three games. Sorry, of Army of Two. They're all really good. So again, really cheap. If you're looking for a 2-player shooter, you can't go wrong with that. Dark Void. I don't know anything about this one. Step into the void, a sinister parallel world of hostile aliens, powerful weapons, and deep mystery. Never played it. I've got it on the 360. It's made by Capcom. It's got the manual and what have you in there, so that's a nice copy. I don't think it goes for too much either, so Dark Void is something I need to play, get a bit more knowledge of. Civilization Revolution. This game I have a lot of knowledge of. I've played the hell out of this game. It's great. It's like a watered down Civ game. It's good if you want to start to get into Civilization. I'd say this is a good place to start with. It's just the same. It's just a lot of the mechanics are taken out or simplified, but still a fantastic game. Really enjoyed playing that one. Got a load more PS3, little PS3 bundle here. What else we got? Oblivion. I really want the remastered version of this in physical copy. I don't have it yet, but I have seen that they are releasing one. Oblivion. Hours and hours and hours of my life have not been wasted on that game because I enjoyed every single second of it. But Oblivion, yeah, obviously it's the one before Skyrim. Great game. Absolutely. Hero of Kvatch, is it? Absolutely love it. This one I think I'll be keeping in my collection. I don't really know what it is. Starhawk. I've never seen it before. I don't have it, and it seems to be a PS3 exclusive. Never ever heard of it. Welcome to the new frontier. Experience epic conflict to the edge of the galaxy as gunslinger Emmett Greaves use an arsenal of weapons, vehicles, and fortifications to turn the tide of every battle. Well, that's just every shooting game, isn't it, described? So, Starhawk. Anyone knows anything about that? Please put it in the comments, because I've never ever heard of it, but that one will be going in my collection. G.I. Joe, the Rise of Cobra. I think this must be a movie tie-in game, because that looks like Channing Tatum and Marlon Wayans in the front there. Never seen the film, never played with the toys. I don't know anything at all about G.I. Joe, to be honest, but I know I've got it on the 360 anyway, but there's one there to move on. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. I loved this game when it came out. I really did. It's obviously just a mix of Marvel characters and Capcom, like they all are. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. There's loads of different versions of this as well. Or well, at least there's 2 or 3 anyway, where they add the extra DLC on like they do. But that was a good one to find for 99p. And Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We just pick it up. Just pick them up for fun, don't we? How many more? Oh, one last PS3 from the looks of it. BioShock 2. If you haven't played BioShock 2, you really should. I really enjoyed Infinite as well. A lot of people didn't, but BioShock 1 and 2 are a lot more horror focused. They're surprisingly freaky, scary games. So it's got an 18 rating for a reason. Yeah, BioShock 2. If you don't have it in your collection, you really should have. And like I say, they're dirt cheap these days. The BioShock games. Let's have a little look here. Let's do some PS2. Good little chunk of PS2 here. So we've got 2 copies of GTA 3. One in a black case, one in a blue case. That's something I've never known. Why are some PS2 games in a black case and then others in a blue case? There seems to be no rhyme or reason to it. Again, anyone knows the answer to that, please do put it in the comments, because I've never ever known what games are supposed to be in black and what are supposed to be in blue, or whether it's just a mix match. I've never understood. But anyway, GTA 3, I remember my mum buying me this game. It was huge when this came out. I must have been, hang on, what year did this come out? 2001. So I'd have been about 12, something like that. I really shouldn't have been playing it, but good old mum, she got me that one. Yeah, GTA 3, absolute classic. Here's another classic for you, Need for Speed Underground. Anyone that's collecting for the PS2, you should definitely have those 2 games in your collection. Not too expensive at all. Need for Speed Underground 2 as well, game you should definitely have. I think that's a little bit more than the original Underground, but fantastic game. I've got Jak 2, Jak 3, and Jak and Daxter. I'm not too up to date with the Jak and Daxter series. I don't know how many games there are. I don't think I ever played it on the PS2 back in the day either. I don't think I ever had these games. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. I'd love to tell you what they're like, but I really don't know much about them. But we've got 1, 2, and 3 there for less than £3. You can't complain, can you? So that's nice. Max Payne, played this recently, well, within the last 2 years. The gameplay's held up all right. The graphics were weird at the time, weren't they? You know, like that facial technology they used. It seemed odd even when this game came out, and it's aged even weirder now. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just, well, it is kind of bad, but it's just weird. It's like Uncanny Valley. It's weird. But Max Payne, still a freaky game. Scarface, love this game. I've said this recently. I played Godfather, Scarface, and Reservoir Dogs on the PS2 all in one big swoop. Scarface was definitely my favourite. It's like GTA Vice City, but obviously not as open world. It's got a much more linear story. It's not a cheap game either, Scarface, these days. If you get a copy of this, give it a play. You won't be wasting your time. It's a good game, that one. America's 10 Most Wanted. The reason I picked this up, this one is for my collection, I don't have it, but I recently watched a video, I don't know what the title of it was, but it's like weird things in games. I believe Bin Laden is the final boss in this. I've never heard of him before. I swear it was this game, so I saw it on the shelf, so I picked it up. I may be wrong, but I'm 99% sure I'm right. That's a very weird thing to have in a computer game. So I thought, you know what, I've got to pick that up, I've got to have that in my collection, because, you know, to use a real life person with that much infamousy around them as a final boss for a game, but it's America's 10 Most Wanted, isn't it? So they are the sort of people that would do that sort of thing. So anyway, that's all the PS2 games. Right, I've got some OG, I'll save those till last. I've got 2 OG Xbox. I have got Fable, classic association with the OG Xbox, this one. I never played the original Fable when it came out. I started with Fable 2 and then went back and had a little dabble on Fable. Yeah, Fable 2 I really enjoyed. This one I really did just have a bit of a dabble on. But a very good friend of mine, this is one of his favourite games back in the day. So picked that one up. I've already got it in my collection, so I'll be moving that one on. And same again, Destroy All Humans. I've got this on the PS2. Don't need it on the OG Xbox. It's got the manual and what have you. It's had a re-release as well, I believe. I've never really played this series, so I don't know if it's a remake, a re-release, or they've just continued making games for it for the PS4, PS3 era, what have you. But yeah, Destroy All Humans. It's a popular franchise that I just personally don't know too much about. Right, the rest are all Xbox 360. So let's crack on, shall we? Aliens vs Predator. I played this mentioned this a few times, so I picked it up a few times. Alien campaign's great. The Predator is and the oh, what are they called? Oh, I forgot the name of them. The Marines. Sorry, that's not a great campaign. So it's a real mix mash, that game. Oh, here we go. Army of Two, the 40th Day. This is the second one. Very good game. Make sure you pick those up. I really would suggest, actually, if you haven't played the Army of Two games, they're not expensive. Pick the 3 up, give them a go. You can't go wrong. Civilization Revolution again, this time on the Xbox 360. We've just discussed that one, so we picked it up there. Dead Space 2, one of the greatest horror games that you can possibly play. It really is scary. The plot is relatively easy to follow. The controls, the RPG elements in it where you can sort of advance your technology and kit up your guns. It's got everything there's. Dead Space 2, if you haven't played it, again, make sure you do. Final Fantasy 13. I've said this a few times. I don't know the Final Fantasy games. I'm not going to embarrass myself by having a go at it, by having a go and describing it to you, because I know there's a very large fan base for it. But yeah, Square Enix, Final Fantasy series. It's not an expensive game, to be fair, but you're picking it up for 99p, aren't you? Bayonetta, I didn't get on with this game. I enjoyed playing it. There was just something, I was clashing with the controls when I played it. I played it for a good few hours, but never went back to finish it. It's all right, I just couldn't get on with the controls for some reason. It's like Devil May Cry, if you haven't played it before. I think it's made by, well, is Devil May Cry by Capcom? This is made by Sega. I'm not sure. Anyway, it is like Devil May Cry either way. But Bayonetta, there you go. Call of Duty 2. This is one of the games before they started doing the annual releases, based in the Second World War. I quite like this game. I've played this one before. I don't mind the Call of Duties as long as they're realistically based, basically around the real world wars. I don't like the futuristic stuff. I played them very quickly and just decided, no, they're not for me. But Call of Duty 2, good game. Doom 3 BFG edition. I've played this very, very briefly. Years and years ago, the copy I had, the disc was scratched, so it stopped working all the time, so I gave up. But I've since replaced my copy, so I should go back and give it a go. But Doom 3, not played it. It's a bit, people are on the fence with that one, whether they like it or not. Dead Rising, did not get on with this game. I did not like the way that it was timed. Couple times I sat down, when I say couple times, maybe 10 times around the time this came out, I sat down, I gave it a good go, and I played for like an hour, ran out of time, and you're back to start. Not for me, that one. I don't know if, I like Dead Rising 4, they got rid of that. I don't know how many Dead Rising games after this one they continued that timing situation with it, because I never went back to it until Dead Rising 4, because it put me off, but hey ho, there you are. Dragon's Dogma, I haven't played this game. It's by Capcom. It's got it must have come out around the time of Resident Evil 6, because it's got a demo included on there, which is interesting. Yeah, there you go. I put a red dot on this one, which suggests, I've checked the disc. Oh, okay, this does have a bit of a scratch on that disc there. That's a shame. That one may need to go to CEX in the future either way for cleaner. But Dragon's Dogma. Not played that one before. Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Picked this up so many times over the years, haven't we? It's got what you expect on there. It's got Sonic, Streets of Rage, Echo the Dolphin, Golden Axe, Alex Kidd, Phantasy Star Columns. It's got everything you'd expect there to be on a Mega Drive Classics collection. Alan Wake, this one got a remake. I have played this game. I did really enjoy it. I would love to play the remake. I'm just waiting for it to go down in price before I pick that one up. Like I say, I've played and completed it on the 360, so it's not high up my priority to get hold of. But if I ever come across it doing this, I'll definitely be keeping it. But Alan Wake, interesting game. I really enjoyed it when it came out. It was a little different to what had come before it. Not so much now, but again, when it came out, it was a big thing. The case on this one is absolutely battered. This is Hunted. I can't read it. The Demon's Forge. £2.50 in CX at some point in time. It's by Bethesda. Never played it. A dungeon crawl for the Gears Age. Oh, there you go. I don't really know what that means. I've never played it. Again, anyone know anything about this? Please do put it in the comments if it's worth a go or not. The front cover looks half decent, doesn't it? It excludes the fact that the case is absolutely mullered, but there you go. So we've got that one. We've got I've got two. Oh, hang on. Here we go. We've got 2 copies of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. So this is the one with Star Killer. got a great story to it. This I'm not great with Star Wars. I don't know if the plot to the Unleashed games is classed as canon or not, but it's very interesting. I really enjoy great gameplay on these games. So Star Wars The Force Unleashed, 2 copies of the first game, and then I've got another 1 copy of Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. I can't remember which one of these it is where you have to like do a mini game to like bring down one of the Star Destroyers using the Force. Really epic. Thoroughly enjoyed that part. I think it might be The Force Unleashed 2, but yeah, some great game. Again, if you don't have those in your collection, you've got to give them a play. There's just a few left. God, we've ploughed through this, which is good. Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. Again, not a clue. The bugs are back, and the cover does give me that sort of Starship Troopers feel to it. I may have to give this a go. I think I've already got this in my collection. I picked it up many years ago. 3-player online campaign and 6-player survival modes. Exterminate them all in the all-new Earth Defense Force adventure. Yeah, it looks decent, that, but I think there's a couple different games of the Earth Defense Force on the 360 and the PS3. I should give them a go, really. Sonic Generations. We picked this up a good few times. This is in lovely condition, by the way, as well. This has got the Classics case and the Classics disc, which is quite nice. But 99p, absolute bargain. You're going to pick that up. The last one of the 360s is the staple that is Minecraft, and as I've said before, it's definitely not got an insert or a manual, because I am now 100% sure that there is no such thing as a manual for Minecraft on the Xbox 360. There just can't be. I've never ever laid eyes on one. And then we've got just a few little extra bits here. So I've got one PSP game, which is Need for Speed Carbon. I think I've got... Oh, this one's Need for Speed Carbon Own the City. I'm pretty sure I've got this on the 360 or the PS3 or something, but there might be a slight deviation because this is a PSP game. Build an unbeatable crew and take over the city. Customize and race 29 licensed cars, including 6 PSP exclusives. Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's ever so slightly different to the Carbon game, which is on the 360 and the PS3, but that was a nice one to pick up. I don't have that, but I won't be keeping it because I won't ever play on my PSP. Same as this, really. This is Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed on the 3DS. Just the cartridge in this one. This is on so many different platforms. I've got it on so many different things. Don't have it on the 3DS, but I won't be keeping it because if I want to play it, I won't be playing it on the 3DS, and I don't want to hoard things. I've got 2 DS games left. We've got Professor Layton and the Lost Future. Never played it, but I did play Incomplete. Is it Curious Village? It's called the one with the grey case. I played that years and years ago when the DS came out. It was quite good. The puzzles in it and the solving the mystery. It was good. So got that one. Not played it, but I'm assuming it's very similar to the Professor Layton game that I played. And then this is a very good one, 99p. Welcome to Animal Crossing. Again, this is like a £25 game. This is the thing with my cash converters. They will price up subs. Someone's checking them and pricing them up to CX costs or even higher at times. And then other times you just go in there and they clearly can't be asked and have just whacked a 99p sticker on the back of it. So I really do think it's whoever is doing the pricing on the day in my local cash converters as to whether they're going to be priced properly or whether they can't be asked and they're just sticking 99 pence on it. I have no idea how the prices are done, but yeah, Animal Crossing, how they stick 99p on that, and then they want I remember like £8 for Vice City I saw in there the other day, and they wanted £25 for Days Gone and things, and the Spider-Mans are always really highly priced. They want like 15 quid still for those. So anyway, I don't know, but Animal Crossing, maybe they didn't know what they had. I don't have this. I'm probably going to be keeping hold of this one in my collection because, like I say, it's a very popular IP for Nintendo, and I don't have it, and it is in very nice condition as well. So keeping hold of that, and that's it. It's all gone. So 50 games, 99 pence each. Like I said, sorry, I didn't say it. The first couple of these 99p ones that I used to do, I'd walk into cash converters and I'd buy them all in one big go. This was put together over, say, 7, 8, 9, 10 trips, something like that, piecing about 5 or 6 together every time I went, and we've managed to put together 50. Some of them, like these, I'll be keeping in my collection. Some of them I will be taking into CEX at some point. I just need to sift through. The cases are in very varying condition, so I might have to do some case swapping before I go into CEX, and then quite a lot of them obviously we're going to put to the side for me to sell myself. But 99p, I now think I've managed 3 this year. I think I've been doing this on YouTube for about 3 years, and every year I've managed to squeeze out 3 cash converter 99p specials each year. So I feel like I've come full circle again. So I'm content now. I said last time I don't think I'd ever be able to do another 99p, but now I'm thinking, who knows? As long as people keep going in there and the staff can't be asked to price them correctly, and the crackheads keep robbing them and taking them in, I'll keep profiting from them. So yeah, thank you very, very, very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves.